Firstly and foremost, happy Taco Tuesday. Who's going to be having some shrimp scampi tacos? Come on. There's got to be at least one person. I'm hearing more and more people about some chicken fajita tacos, which are absolutely, amazing. I guess chicken fajito tacos are pretty much like grilled chicken, some mashed up, guacamole, or just, avocados in general. That is amazing. Throw on some olive oil, avocado oil, or even put in some butter. Absolutely out of this world. I'm just more of a standard beef taco kind of dude. Grab some beef, grab some diced up tomatoes, onions, lettuce, throw on some cheddar cheese. Maybe you can add some other, sauces and stuff, but I'm pretty standard, but I highly recommend shrimp scampi tacos for anyone out there. Happy Tuesday, like I said. Hopefully y'all are doing great and wonderful. Today, we're going to be talking about GP, but firstly and foremost, my birdhouses need to be kicked squaw in their nuts, man. I log into RuneScape, and it says that I logged out 50 minutes ago. So, theoretically, I should be able to do my birdhouses, but I think we just got to be a little patient, or maybe my timer was inaccurate or something. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing a live stream. If you're watching this video, I'm probably already going to be live streaming. Live stream on Twitch TV and also my main YouTube channel, Nightmare RH. If you are new here, welcome. I put out videos on this YouTube channel Monday through Saturday. I'm a RuneScape loving baboon. I focus primarily 90% of the time on osrs content. 5% RS3, and then 5% 2004 Scape. Very much hated server, but at the same time, very much loved. There's no middle ground among people. If you want to follow me on social media, links are down below. Don't be lazy. It's a click of away, especially if you want to join my Discord server. And if you find value in today's episode, smash the like button and subscribe for more. Let's get started. So, as I patiently wait to make some GP over here, to go ahead and get a birdhouse. Oh, yes, and by the way, the live stream for today is a Corporal Beast Mass. It is open for anyone to join. It's going to be hosted by my OSRS clan Nightmare RH. If you are not in a clan on OSRS, you're more than welcome to join mine. We are a conglomerate group of loving RuneScapians. Just please understand that if you are there to hurt people, you're going to find yourself getting the boot pretty quickly. The boot is going to be up your ass, and, well, my boot's going to be up your ass, and you're going to be booted very quickly. Like I said, we're a fun group of people that just love playing this game, so hopefully you're in the same boat as well, too. Anyways, today, I actually want to talk about the most amount of GP that I've made in one day on RuneScape. So, there are so many different variations of GP money making because I can go ahead and blatantly tell you that I have made over 1 billion GP in one day. Yes, I actually did a 1 bill stake for GP many years ago. It's actually the most viewed video on my main channel. And this was back during RuneScape 2 when staking boxing was very legal. Not to mention when the arena, the Grand Arena was actually still a thing. So, if we were to go ahead and get rid of staking, get rid of anything when it comes to merchanting, and just focus on skilling and focus on PVM, that pretty much alleviates a lot of stuff on this game. So, have I made 1 billion GP by doing PVM? I'm not a raider, so obviously the answer is no. Have I made 1 billion GP in one day by doing skilling? I don't even think that is friggin' possible. If you know a way, definitely comment below. But I have made a lot of GP on this game, especially when it comes to skilling and also just PVM in general. And one thing back in RuneScape 2 was actually Frost Dragons, ironically. I uploaded this video 15 years ago, December 28, 2010. I actually got a Dragonic Visage from Frost Dragons on RuneScape Deuces, which is just utterly crazy. And this day was actually probably the most GP that I made in the sense of like actual like GP on RuneScape 2 and drops. Now, have I gone a Visage on OSRS? The answer is no. Is a Visage 25 million GP like it was on RuneScape 2? Hell no. A Visage on OSRS, I don't even know how much it is, but I think it's probably like what, maybe less than 2 mil, give or take. The most GP that I've made on OSRS in a single day when it comes to actually like PVM, this might be a shell shocker, but it was actually a lot of GP. The most GP that I actually made in a single day on OSRS was actually about a little over 100 million GP. Here's the catch. Nightmare RH back in 2018 did a 24-hour live stream on OSRS, Twitch TV, and I was at Zammy for 24 hours. Yes! So I actually made about 100 million GP. It was pretty awesome. Now, is the average person going to be on the game for 24 hours? Well, unless you're Mr. No Sleep, and unless you're doing a Nightmare RH style live stream, the answer is fuck no. Okay? You're not going to be on this game for 24 hours. Like, let's be real, right? But can you make a lot of GP in, let's say, a couple hours by doing PVM? Oh, yeah. There are people that make a couple, like, tens of mil in a couple hours by PVM because they focus on high-level stuff and they actually orientate their goals very much around raids, you know, etc., right? So when it comes to the average RuneScapian, though, someone that just really focuses on, like, skills, I actually just got level 88 rune crafting, closer and closer to 91 double nature runes. So the most GP that I've actually made on OSRS when it comes to skilling, okay, skilling. This was actually very unique. This was actually during 2023, so very recently, not something too far of like a distance per se. I was doing herb runs, I was doing birdhouse runs, so right then and there, I was probably making about 3 mil per day by just doing those combined two things. But on top of it, I was actually doing 99 crafting. So crafting is very unique because there are money-making opportunities for crafting where you could very much actually catch a very unique time period and one item very well maybe going for like a larger amount. We really have a glorious thing called, like, the wiki, pretty much, where we can, friggin' random events, mother humper. We can basically pretty much look at the wiki, and we can pretty much see if something is really profitable or not. During this time period, I was actually doing Dragonstone bracelets, and it was a very unique time where I guess there was a surge in Dragonstone bracelets for whatever reason. I honestly really didn't look into it. I just saw that, hey, Dragonstone bracelets were going up like crazy. So I ended up making well beyond 10 mil in one single day just by doing skilling. I honestly think it was probably closer to maybe 15, 17 million GP if I had to put an exact number on it. But there are so many ways that you can make, theoretically, a bond in one day. I will be making a lot more like money-making guide videos, so definitely stay tuned for that content. This one is just like a broader episode. But a lot of people pay for their RuneScape membership using bonds. And the thing about it is that, yes, you theoretically could make GP such as a bond in one day. Now, obviously, if you are an Iron Man, that might be a little challenging per se. But, I mean, overall, if you can use the Grand Exchange, you can very much get in tune with a lot of money-making methods out there. One money-making method, honestly, that really isn't that good anymore is really cooking. I ended up making, like, I got theoretically 120 cookie on OSRS. There's no 120 capes at all, but still, I got the XP for 120 cooking, so someday when there are 120 capes, I'll be ready for my 120 cape, man. I definitely will be. I made a lot of money doing antelopes, raw antelopes to basically from level 99 all the way up to 104 million XP. I was making anywhere between 6, 7, 800k an hour. Now they're really not as much anymore. It does require a high level of hunter and hunter rumors to actually cook. Otherwise, the solid thing about it is that if you take advantage of unique money-making opportunities, you can very much capitalize like crazy. And I've done this tremendously on this game. I'm going to be looking on how much GP 91 rune crafting is. Maybe I'll be doing some nature runes. But there are people doing a couple hours per day of double nature runes, and they're making GP left and right. They're making like near 10 million GP for a couple hours per day on this game, which is crazy. Imagine playing 10 hours out of the day. You could make a lot of GP. So, in conclusion to today's vlog, the amount of GP that I've made in a single day on this game, it very much varies on the time period of RuneScape. It varies on if it's what type of money-making method it is, whether it's a high-risk money-making method like staking 1 bill. That obviously is a very high-risk thing that I did for video content. It could have gone in either direction. I'm very grateful that I ended up winning that fight. Came really close. You should definitely watch that video if you haven't. Otherwise, if you're doing something basic like you're doing farming, you're doing birdhouses, those two combined will get you a tremendous amount of GP. Definitely check into them if you haven't done so, if you're struggling for GP. And then combine it with a money-making skill. Now you got 3 fingers there. Oh, yeah. You're going to be getting just GP, GP, GP. And overall, yeah, I mean, there's like I said, there's a lot of people that do use bonds to really buy their membership. And I got to make more GP videos because I do know a lot of people honestly rely on GP money-making methods. And we do have a glorious wiki that actually tells us our GP money-making method now. And yes, I can do my birdhouses. Okay, so stay tuned for today's live stream. On Thursday, I'm probably going to be doing another live stream on this YouTube channel, which is probably going to be just come and chill. Let's go ahead and just bullshit, you know, play some RuneScape, talk about RuneScape, good vibes all around. If you're not about good vibes, well, as always, go fuck yourself. I mean, sorry, I'm not sorry. I really do enjoy talking to great people. There are haters out there that just don't want good vibes. They really don't. They don't like good vibes. They try to scam people. They try to take away people's motivation, and it sucks. If you're in that boat and someone is trying to do that to you, just stay on track with whatever you're dealing with in life. Whatever your goals are in life, just keep pushing forward. And I will see a lot of you all later today, and also Thursday live stream. Tomorrow, new vlog as well, too. Later, everyone.